Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? I hope you're well. Uh, I had the pleasure of speaking with some lovely ladies. Well, it's my Fit Templars. I call them my Fit Templars. As part of our Fit Temple fitness group. And yesterday we had our first health and healing clinic. And we were talking about cleansing. Because cleansing is one of the first things I do when I work with my clients in order to help reset the body, the mind, and the body. And and it got me thinking, which is what inspired me to do this video today, about being when we're comfortable being in our discomfort. That no matter how uncomfortable we feel with our health, with our body, how uncomfortable or discontent we feel when we look at ourselves in the mirror, how uncomfortable we feel when we're moving and our joints are aching, when we put our head down to rest at night to sleep and the mind just churns over and over and over and it feels like you just can't get any peace. Sometimes, most times, we become so comfortable in that discomfort. We get so used to it, we become so aligned with it that when it comes to doing changes, when it requires us to make a change, that we struggle. It's a struggle because we've been so used to it. It's been part of us, part of our DNA for some of us. We've lived this way. We've been used to the noise in our heads. We've been used to the busyness of our minds for so many years. And or we've been so used to feeling a certain way with our health, with our body, that it just seems quote unquote normal. But just because it seems or it feels normal doesn't mean that it's healthy and it's right for us. And at times, taking that first step to make that change comes from the mind. It's a decision, you know. As I was saying to the ladies, most times when we're making the changes, when we're taking on a new routine to exercise our bodies, to change our, you know, even look after our well-being in terms of managing our stress, it's 90% is mindset. 90% is mindset. And at times we can just look at the solution, At times we could be praying for the solution, seeking out the solution. Oh, this is the way or this is not the way. And when it seems hard, we instantly block ourselves by saying, you know what, I just can't do that. I can't do that because A, B, and C. But rather than block ourselves by saying, I can't, what about if we turn that around and we say, okay, inside it feels scary, it feels hard, there's a lot of fear coming up for me. We can explore that fear. We can explore the root of that fear. We can unravel that fear. And we can ask ourselves, okay, this is how I feel, but how can I do this? How can I make the necessary changes so that I can move towards the results, the solution that I desire for my mind and my body, for my health and my well-being? Because at the end of the day, it's not just about us, but it's about those who are around us. Because as we make those changes, it's going to impact our work, how we show up. And I know for many of you women who are 40 plus, you want to show up in your brilliance. You don't want to stay mediocre. You don't want to stay in your misery. You don't want to stay in your mess because you've been doing that for so many years. And I hear many of you say, yeah, now, Lillian, now's the time for me to make the change. Now's the time for me to, I've had enough. But then when it comes to actually taking that step and moving forward, it's like, and it's not your fault in a way. I'm not letting you use that as an excuse, but it's just because we've been conditioned that way for many years. So I just want this to be a short message. If you are feeling discontent, discontent with how you look at yourself in the mirror. You're feeling uncomfortable in your health, in your body, in your mind, and you're just like, you know what, enough is enough. But yeah, I'm feeling stuck in moving forwards. That block of fear is just staring back at me, and it just feels like hard work. And do I really need to be doing all of this? And one thing I say to my clients is, you know, I don't sugarcoat the solution. I don't, because that's number one, that's not what my clients hire me to do. You know, if I sugarcoat the solution, then I'm doing them a disservice. I'm here to, as my clients know, hold the mirror up to them. I'm here to show them the truth so that they can then move through, empowered, move through those blocks, move through those mindset blocks. And it's when you realize and you know that, yeah, actually, yep, it is my mindset. There are blocks. There are certain thought patterns that I need to overcome. When we face them head on, it becomes so much easier. You know, if I had chosen after my second burnout, if I had chosen lying on that hospital bed and saying to myself, oh, well, that's it then, which I almost did. I almost said, okay, well, then that's it then. You know, there's no hope for me. What can I do? I'm supposed to be this health and well-being wellness expert. And here I am in hospital having burnt out second time, chronic hypertension, chronic anemia, hypothyroidism. You know, how am I going to get out of this? I just can't do it. Just can't. But I faced my fear. I faced the fear of, okay, Lillian, you're going to have to step up. You are going to have to step up because this is, you know, this is fundamental. Not only because of the work that I do, but for myself and for those around me. So I chose to take that step up. I chose to push through the fear of, okay, I'm going to have to research this. I'm going to have to look into this. I'm going to have to look into that. I'm going to have to make some changes that are going to feel uncomfortable for me because I've never been in this territory before. I've always been comfortable with what I've known, but now I've got to learn to do something new and do it in a different way. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there, ladies. Let me know what you hear from this message. And as always, if you need my help, I offer a free 15-minute consultation. DM me, I can send you the details, or I might put the link around this video. If you don't see the link around this video, send me a message and I'll send you the link to book in a consultation. And let's explore what's happening for you so that you can move forward rather than staying in your discomfort, because there is hope. And like I said, rather than look at, oh, I can't do it, look at how can I do it? Yeah. All right. I'll leave you with that. Have a wonderful day.